to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Man, I've got a good show for you today. Got a lot of things to talk about. Tron, DLive, and PewDiePie promotes Tron. Cool story coming up kind of in the middle of the video. At the end of the video, man, I found some stuff about HEX. Man, you guys, you are not going to believe this stuff. Why didn't I see this earlier is the question. And then we're going to talk about Bitcoin too. So again, if you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do this for you every single day. Make sure you're up to date on everything crypto. Also, like the video, hit the like button. Help me out. Help me grow the channel. Let's spread the crypto revolution. Jumping right into the market. Today, crypto sideways with reddish undertones. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $208 billion. Bitcoin is at 78.72, pulled back a little bit more. This is a Bitcoin daily chart. Just want to talk about this real quick. So again, you've got this inverse head and shoulders, broke out to the upside, 8,500 target posted previously, ran up to 84.75 basically, hit the target essentially. Now watch this upper trend line right here. This has been in place for many months now, multiple month downtrend, right? And so you get a pullback here in the short term pullback. Now, where are we going to get this bounce at? You know, potentially cryptocurrency, these charts don't move in straight lines. So potentially we're looking for some type of bounce out of Bitcoin. I told you previously, RSI was at 73, which is overbought. Look at this, like some of this stuff you guys have to take advantage of, right? So if you look over here, this area, right? You match it up to the RSI, real close to overbought, up at 66. We keep going back. We can go back here. Look, overbought, big downtrend. Here again, look at this on the RSI. RSI 85, big downtrend, okay? So listen, it's not perfect, but boy, I'll tell you what, you can make a bunch of money if you, and it goes the opposite direction as well. If it's oversold at the bottom, bounce. Here you go, bounce. Here you go, bounce. I want to encourage you guys to start practicing. Get Coinbase, get Tradingview, start posting some charts. All you got to do is draw some lines and trade these ranges. It's not that difficult. You don't have to be a master at this to make a ton of money in this market. Now, Bitcoin on a shorter time frame, a 4-hour chart. All right, so again, you see this breakout, ran up, pulled back. Now it's broke one support level. It's real close to some support at about 7,800. Okay, so where are we going to get this bounce? This is a falling wedge here that I drew on this chart. Just like any pattern, any breakout, it's very common to get a retest. Like this price action likes to retest these levels. So, you know, we could come down here to 75.50 and bounce again and continue higher. When you're looking at these pullbacks, you're looking at, you want to pull Fibonacci retracement levels. It's going to tell you, hey, this is the 0.5 fib. It's still headed lower. It's going to bounce potentially, more than likely, at one of these Fibonacci retracement levels. All you have to do to make a ton of money in this market, so you can start trading ranges here. All right, so you'd have bought at $9,300 Bitcoin, you would have sold at $12,000 Bitcoin, $12,200. You would have bought here at the bottom at $7,700, and you would have sold here at $10,000. Okay, if you're just trading one Bitcoin at a time here, you would have made thousands of dollars. You know, a couple Bitcoin potentially, and it did it again here. You would have bought at 6,500 and you would have sold at 8,500. We have to assume that this downtrend continues and we head lower until it doesn't, until we break out. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group and we're killing it, right? People come into the market and they're holders and they don't know how to trade this market. So this person stated, hey, I got down to about $8,000 from 20,000. Right, his initial investment was 20,000. He joined the group. He made back his $12,000 and an additional 25% on top of that. And then he stated, I'm a walking billboard for your group and the team that you have assembled. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 41 videos in a playlist where if you don't know anything about trading this market, you can watch these videos, you'll be making profitable trades. You don't have to be a master at this, like I said, to make a bunch of money. You just have to be better. If you're better than the herd, the people that don't understand this, you're going to make a ton of money. We've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, working together. I post profitable trading setups every single day. If you guys want to join the trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You get 20% off if you pay for 6 months in crypto. You get 30% off if you pay for the year in crypto, and you get an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. Shout out to Carlo. He sent me this. He says, my 9-month-old son, John, is listening to your advice. He watches you most days. You can see little John watching CBC, watching Crypto Revolution. We got to get him started young, guys. So definitely shout out. I appreciate any pictures you guys want to send me. Let's talk about it. Bitcoin's next macro uptrend may start sooner than you think. And it might. We might break out of this long-term downtrend. But we have to assume that we won't. And if it does happen, then we react to that, right? Basically, this person is stating on this chart that we're going to get a retest of some support. And it would be perfectly normal to think that we retest this level. And, you know, there's some sideways action potentially to be expected. These altcoins are going to perform real well. And this could go on for another month. But it's important that you have these defined levels like, hey, if this happens, here's how I react. If this happens, here's how I react. So again, this is real important concept to understand. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, you're trying to use BitMEX, Bybit, you want to sign back up to Binance.com, which works fine, you can use PureVPN. I recommend it. Right now, there's about 14 hours left on their sale. It's 88% off right now. It's actually only about $1 and change per month if you sign up for 5 years, but it's 88% off. So again, I use PureVPN anywhere I'm at, anything I'm doing in, as far as cryptocurrency related, public Wi-Fi, you know, it's real important to be protected. PureVPN supports the channel. There's a link in the description. Bitcoin price could drop to 6K if massive bull trap gets confirmed. So again, what he's saying here is, hey, this could have been the bull trap. We run up here and we come back down. Where I would get really concerned is if about 7,400 breaks to the downside. Tron acquires DLive blockchain streaming platform. So we talked about this. So remember, Justin Sun, who basically founded Tron, he's a Tron CEO. He's a big investor in Poloniex, BitTorrent as well. Now they've acquired DLive. So they're putting a lot of things together at Tron. Ethereum, Tron, EOS have racked up $23 billion in decentralized application volume in 2019. Ethereum alone has done over half of that. So Ethereum is the big platform to watch as far as decentralized applications go. Now, Tron and EOS come in second and third. So EOS recorded 6 billion in transactions and Tron at about 4 billion. We talked, a lot of these are gambling decentralized applications on EOS and Tron. So it's important to see the fact that, you know, Tron is gaining some traction here. Now, what I really want to touch on here is the fact that the world's largest blockchain-based live streaming platform is now hosting PewDiePie. And this is DLive, okay? Now, today, they're beginning their migration to the Tron blockchain. So DLive has 5 million monthly active users. They're moving to Tron today. DLive was launched originally on the Steam blockchain. YouTube sensation PewDiePie, who's got about close to 700,000 subscribers on DLive, he began streaming on the platform in April. He chose DLive because basically YouTube takes about 45% of your money. Like, you get paid ad revenue, YouTube takes 45% of it. Twitch, they take 50% of your subscription revenue. You know, so they're taking a lot of these content creators don't make a lot of money unless they have a huge following. Now, what PewDiePie is doing is he went to DLive where he gets a larger share of the proceeds. Okay, so now this is important because here in this video, PewDiePie is going to give a shout out and basically mention Tron, BitTorrent, and DLive. So
celebrate DLive joining the BitTorrent family. We're giving away PewDiePie chair. It's an LAD 100 mil edition chair. Thank you very much. All you need to do is click link in the description to join. Wow, but Felix, who BitTorrent? BitTorrent is the biggest decentralized peer-to-peer file sharing network in the world, powered by Tron blockchain, which means it has over 100 million users. So if you want to sign up for DLive, now's a good time, baby. One of the reasons I joined DLive is because their mission is to not take any of the streamers' earnings. And
it's also important to note that Tron's got an offer for any streamers that stream on DLive for 3 times before the end of the month. So definitely check that out. Who is this guy? Anybody? Anyone? 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 Man, I was watching this stuff last night and I was just like, are you for real? Are you for real? Does it ever stop? We've been hexed. We've been hexed. Listen, you know who this is? This is the Richard J. Schuler, aka Richard Hart.
Richard Hart, founder of controversial cryptocurrency project HEX, has been outed as a former internet scammer and spam king. Hart was successfully sued by peacefire.org in 2002 for violating Washington state's anti-spam laws. Yet Hart's dark past as the spam king might be the least worrying fact to emerge. Screenshots from between 2005 and 2007 show Hart real name, Richard J. Schuler, was investigated by authorities in Panama for theft and extortion. Several of Hart's alleged aliases, James Hart, J. Richard, Richard Schuler, were named in connection with a Panamanian criminal network. Hart's supposed cohorts included robbers, blackmailers and corrupt lawyers and judges, according to posts stemming from the now-defunct Panama-Guide.com. A Google Groups post made by Miguel Antonio Bernal in 2007 references Hart Schuler as belonging to a new breed of thieves. The post describes the process by which American criminals flooded Panama to rob, cheat and blackmail local businessmen using Panama's weak legal system.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? So I found an article on this. Public service announcement. Crypto Hex founder is actually the notorious criminal spam king. Now, we just talked about how all the Ethereum that was basically in the founder's address of Hex is gone, except for 200 Gs, right? So they moved it. Now, and I said, hey guys, you know, it might not be a big deal. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, then I saw this today and I'm just like, guys, oh man. But my first thought is all the YouTubers out there that had this guy on the show basically promoting and arguing for about this crypto. Like, what is going on? So Richard Hart, aka Richard J. Schuler, aka J. Richard, aka James Hart, H-A-R-T, is linked to a Panama criminal network which included corrupt lawyers and judges. Is this a big deal? Yeah, it's a big deal. He said in a lot of his videos that he's, you know, been really successful and he's had a multitude of businesses. Well, he's had a multitude of businesses and he used to be known as the Spam King, Richard James Schuler, Spam King. All I want to do is leave you with this thought. You guys got to look into this a little bit more. You guys got to be careful with this. Crypto derivatives exchange leaves the European Union for Panama. So this is Deribit. So the European Union is coming out with all these regulations, and Deribit doesn't want to deal with it. So they moved to Panama, which is ironically where Richard Hart was involved with these criminal networks. But Deribit moved there too. Apparently Panama is the place to be, right? I don't recommend, just so you know, I don't recommend trading with leverage unless you can spot trade this market. So be sure that you're able to do that. Crypto trading privacy gets a boost as 15 million of Tether moves to liquid sidechain. Tether, they conducted a cross-chain swap of some 15 million USDT reserves from Ethereum to Blockstream's Liquid, right? So this is a sidechain that runs parallel to Bitcoin's blockchain. Liquid offers privacy. So this is a privacy tool which binds asset values on public ledgers via a protocol named confidential transactions. These Tether, $15 million worth, may never see public light again. In fact, it may be the first instance of private digital asset trading at scale. Privacy, stable coins, here we go. And it runs on a sidechain on Bitcoin. Definitely excited to see how this turns out. If you guys like the content that I provide every day, please be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow.